Limpopo rapper Shebe is once again making headlines, but this time it's not about music, it's about the law. The Polokwane High Court has officially dismissed his bail appeal, and South Africans are divided, with many asking one big question: why was his bail rejected again? On Friday, the 9th of January 2026, the Polokwane High Court upheld the earlier decision made by the Polokwane Magistrate Court, meaning Shebe will remain behind bars. His
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Chloe Bang, and I'm back with another reaction video. And today, at this given moment, we're gonna be talking about Shebe, one of the leading, if not the first, influential artists of Lekompo after Munada. King Munada came out. Shebe brought a sound that is very, very relatable with a lot of South African who are into that Lekompo, especially people from Limpopo. He brought that street vibey sound and rapping with his catchy lyrics that resonate with a lot of Lekompo fans. Now he finds himself in a very sticky situation. Again, like I said, I've been saying this before. When you get a specific level or you get to a specific level in life, you succeed at a specific point. Your actions matter. What you do and what you say actually has a lot of influence of where you're gonna end up or where you're gonna go. Now, Shibishite has been the type of person to act like he's above the law. He's been caught in fights, accidents. Mind you, for Shibishite, it's not even about doing all these things, but every time he does something crazy, it's caught on camera, including being in an accident while driving, while filming himself. I think he was on TikTok live with and losing the life of his daughter during that very same accident. He was bailed out, Julius Malema were behind him, and now he finds himself with his bails being denied. Since last year, he's been caught up in this struggle to get out of prison now. It's catching up to him. Everything is not playing well. It's not looking well for him, including for his career. Because as he's in prison, everyone is just moving. That everything is just moving along. The industry doesn't have time to wait, especially for a person who was acting like they're above the law. Shit could have at that time, after succeeding, could have left the street life, could have left all that chaos behind him. He could have kept their personality, but besides that, anything he does was caught on camera because he had fans everywhere. He was caught on camera actually getting into altercations with some of his friends, slapping people around. And I think his last situation, I don't remember which artist he was actually fighting with, that really sealed the deal. Now it showed what personality or what type of person Shimishit is, and he just thought he's above the law, and now it doesn't look good for him. His current baby mama, I think, gave birth recently, and now he can't even gig. I remember he had gigs throughout December, like throughout December. I'm talking from the beginning of, from the last weeks of November till December. Shibeshiti messed out on a lot of money, and he's spending money trying to bail himself out. Everything is just catching up. He's been caught in awkward situations where what do you the thing that they used to smoke crystal meth was in his possession during a TikTok live. Now the reason why his bail is being so denied is because of society could see, and with a very influential person like Shebeshet, who's always on camera filming himself doing all these things, it's gonna show, it's gonna be out there. People are gonna realize, "Oh, this guy is very dangerous and he needs to be off the streets." And now for me personally, I feel like it was time that they made an example of him, because what type of influence, and mind you, he's older than most of these kids who are pushing the music side of things, the artist. He should have been like a positive, because when you have your life transformed and now you're still acting like a thug, you're gonna end up in prison. And he knows this life, and now he's just messing up everything, and everything is just looking bad for him. Let's just watch this video real quick.
Legal team had approached the High Court on an urgent basis back on the 31st of December 2025, hoping to overturn the ruling by senior magistrate Godfrey Nchozwi, who initially denied him bail. Acting Judge Natalie Bennett confirmed that the appeal did not succeed, and notably Shebe, whose real name is Likhono Lokatlego Chauke, was not present in court during the proceedings. Despite this, several Likompo artists such as Keichilo, Hit Boss, and Nakwa showed up in solidarity alongside his girlfriend and baby mama, Kolofelo Chweni, while his lawyer advocate Isaac Moho downplayed claims that the rapper was desperate to get out of jail. The NPA confirmed that the bail ruling was indeed being challenged.
Okay, now I'm gonna say something real quick now. I've noticed one thing now. For you to stand next to this type of person and you've seen him live getting into an altercations, getting into fights with people, pulling out knives on stage. For you to stand next to this type of person, it shows the type of mentality you have. Instead of advising this person when he wasn't in trouble and out, it shows the type of people he was surrounded with. No one is above the law, guys. And I feel like this is justice that needed to be served, because at the end of the day, Dibra, ona tsa mafele a ira ka mkhwanya ka mo strateng. First things first. You want. So wholly an artist too. So to make sure that you are always, your act is right, guys, because you can lose so much. And coming back from this, even if everything gets overruled, man, and the evidence is just too much. It's just too much. The evidence is just too much against this guy. Even if he comes back, there's nothing to say his career is gonna be the same. Because remember, everything is moving. Everything is moving. People are changing. His fans that should have addressed this situation, that could have called them out in the live chat and say, Shebe, man, you gotta pull back a bit. We understand you are gangster, you are street, you're all that. All these people, the people who come there to support him, could have, at the time he was out, could have said, no, Shebe, that's not how you move. Even if it's your life, these things are gonna catch up with you. These people have failed him, and he failed himself, because the limelight was on him, and now it has moved on. It has moved on, and now I won't lie. He's getting what he deserves. To be honest, he's getting what he deserves, because some of his actions were crazy, slapping fans. Like, okay, I understand some fans can be annoying, but he was one of, if not the only artist that would put hands on his fans for whatever reason in front of cameras. No, like, bruh, like you already there. When you get to court, they're gonna use that against you. Like, you are impulsive, you are dangerous, you are reckless, bro. So this is a lesson that he needs to learn, and he's been through this before from his past life, and he's bringing his past life into his current life, and which is not gonna work out. He was in a position where he could have changed so much for himself. He was in a position, and for him to say he's gonna come back, it's gonna be pretty hard, because hey, the fans, they move on pretty quick. Of course, the day one fans are gonna be behind him. The ones who led him astray and actually didn't advise him are gonna still stand by. But besides that, when it comes to mainstream, no one is gonna wanna associate with that, because at the end of the day, you acting like a criminal. You walking around acting like a criminal. You are assaulting people. You are pushing people out. You are slapping people. You're driving while recording. Like, your actions alone have destroyed your career. And this is the lesson that he needed to learn. And at some point, I was wondering personally, how long will this guy actually get away with this? How long? Now, this is what you get. And do I feel sorry for him? No, I don't. Do I feel sorry for the baby mama and the coming kid, or the current kid that he has? Very much. I feel sorry for the family. But when it comes to him, his actions, this is what you get. When you are a fully grown adult, you need to behave like one.
Unsuccessfully. As expected, social media had a lot to say. Some users celebrated the court's decision, while others questioned the urgency of the appeal. One user said, Shebe won't get bail as long as the missing weapon has not been found. Another user simply celebrated the outcome, while the other user even quoted Eminem, suggesting that fame and actions can come back to haunt you. Others questioned the legal strategy, with one user asking why the lawyers rushed to file an urgent bail application in the first place. So the big questions remains, was this a solid legal decision, or could things have been handled differently? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Should
Fame and action, your actions are gonna come back to haunt you. Your actions are gonna come back to haunt you, like straight up, straight up, straight up. This is what you get. Am I celebrating? No, it's not nice to see another man lose, his fortune, to lose whatever. It's just that, some people need to learn the hard way. And I feel like Shebe is one of those people that need to learn the hard way. See, when people were out here celebrating behind you, don't you, those people are not going to be with you in court, bro. They're not going to be with you in court. And should be a lesson to anyone who thinks they can move above the law. No one is above the law. It doesn't matter how many hits you produce. It doesn't matter. And we have so many artists who've been in the game, and they're still in the game, and they're still pushing, and they don't need to slap people around. They don't need to carry weapons. They don't need to. No, bruh. I feel like the people he surrounded himself with, he should have cut those people off from day one. As soon as he started blowing up, it don't matter if they would say, hey, when you get money, you turn on us. Hey, you forgot where you came from. It doesn't matter, because those people have a lot of influence. Look at him now. Look at how things are going for him. So your circle does matter. The people you surround yourself with do matter, guys. So this situation doesn't look good for bro. And personally, I feel like his career is done for, because they're literally trying to make sure that this guy doesn't go out because of his impulsive action, his unruliness. This guy is unhinged. It's too unhinged, and now it's catching up. It's sad to watch, but it's a lesson that was needed for even others, so that they can know for the coming that you don't just act as you please. You don't just do as you please because you have fame, you have money. You think everything just gonna go by. No, you're not above the law. You are within. And this is a great example of the justice system taking action. We need this type of justice. Until the next video, guys. It's your boy Tohi Bang. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one. Ololo.